Hi, good morning, Coach Dexter Cyrus. Coach, you've had the time to prepare the team. You guys are coming off an excellent run of form from zonal football, Super League, and now the Pro League. Now the challenge is Defence Force, defending champions. What are you looking forward to from the match, and what can you tell the supporters of T&TEC?
Well, definitely, you're going to every match to win it, but Defence Force being the last year champions, we have to be a bit tactical, we have to be cautious. We need to stay organized, we need to stay on top of our game. I think the longer we stay in the game, I think it'll be harder for Defence Force. I think, honestly, that we can match any team in Trinidad and Tobago in any area of the field. So we'll just wait on Friday and see what happens.
Tell me a little bit about your squad, the mix there. Had enough time to prepare?
Yeah, definitely had enough time to prepare because we started earlier, maybe a month earlier, because of the fact that the guys being in the workplace, and in order to get in the right amount of sessions for pre-season, we had to start a month earlier. The mixture of this squad, I think the blend of youth and experience is just right. Maybe a little on the inexperienced side with certain players, but definitely the talent is there, and we'll just wait and see.
What message would you send for Defence Force ahead of Friday's match?
Well, definitely Ross Russell, knowing me, we were former teammates at the national level, and Ross knows that the type of player that I was, it's going to spill over into my coaching, and he's not going to take me lightly, and I'm going to tell him not to take me lightly.
Big expectations winning those competitions. Any pressure going into the Pro League season, knowing that you have the reputation of winning?
Well, definitely pressure is always on to win. I mean, the result usually takes care of itself, but more or less we've been blessed with a caliber of really good players. You can't win the Super League unbeaten without having some good players, and I think that the guys really and truly, they were raring for it since last season. So this season, I think that it's just going to be, more or less a mental transition, but I think they're up for it.
What are your realistic expectations for the season?
Well, definitely we want to win a title. Definitely I would just be satisfied with T&TEC winning a title and coming in the top 4. And I'm okay with that, and we build on next year.
Very impressive launch by a team today. How going closer to the deadlines with the start of the league now? How is it feeling like in the team?
The feeling among the team is very good. Very enthusiastic. The players are looking forward to the first game in the Pro League, and coming off of last year's winning Super League, we're stepping up to a higher level, and we don't expect it to be a walk in the park. But we have been prepared well, and we look forward to the game on Friday night.
What's your expectations for this new season?
For this new season, obviously, we'd like to hope to win every game, but it's easier said than done. So probably a top 2, top 3 finish, because with the experience we have around the team in the form of Clayton Morris and Dexter Cyrus, we have been able to become a well-oiled unit, and the team is a more diligent team, hard-working, very well structured. Hopefully we see the results.
First game is just around the bend. Any nerves, any things jumping up?
If you're not nervous before a game, then you're not alive. Football's supposed to bring some sort of nerves and butterflies in your stomach before you step onto every game. You understand? So there is a bit of nerves, but I think in the first 5 minutes we should settle along nicely, and we should have a good game.
What kind of football can we expect from T&TEC?
T&TEC, it varies on the opponent. We will change our game. We will keep our core style, but we will change our game depending on the opponent and what the opponent is doing. But you can expect us to possess the ball a lot. Plenty of short passes, intricate passes, and the long ball when it's on, plenty runs off the ball, diagonal runs and so forth. So you should expect a good brand of football.
People seem to think that you have retired from the game of football. You seem to be coming out fresh. What can you tell the people out there about Clayton Ince and his aspirations still as a player?
Well, Clayton Ince never retired from football. He retired from English football. So I'm still competitive, and up for selection. I haven't retired from the international scene either. But from my view of it is, I just let the youngsters get the opportunity to get the exposure and the experience. Me, they're going and being there and stopping and the process of the young goalkeepers in Trinidad and Tobago. If I get selected to go on the national team, I think it is good there to enhance and to help the youngsters coming up in the ranks. And as Stern John is there now, he's there to help the youngsters and help Trinidad football go in the right direction. And I think that's what the coach and the management of Trinidad and Tobago see him fit to be there with the team right now.
How important do you think the contribution of players like yourself and Sturgeon putting input in the professional league locally is to the development of the football?
Well, I think with us there, we went to the World Cup. We know what it's like. We play outside. We play with numerous clubs out there. We've been professionals for as long as we know we are. And being there is to help the development of football. We keep saying that, you know what I mean, we are not professional down here and whatever. But having Sturgeon, myself, and the other players who've been there around, travel countries, I think it will enhance the league, it will enhance the country, and to help the youngsters to develop into proper professionals and not just the word as a professional.
So you're the national team, of course. You must have looked at the game yesterday. What do you think of the performance? The first game back after 9 months.
I think the team did pretty well. You know what I mean? Depends on the team. I think once they go to play any team, it could be Brazil or whatever, I think the team give a good account for themselves. It's a development program that they're doing on, and you know what I mean, it's a slow process. We have new players, we have mature players, and we have players who've been there for a while. So it's just to get the whole team bonding in one direction, and I think the coach and management is doing a wonderful job so far.
Your experience in the T&TEC camp, you know, tell me what's it like preparing for the new season with this team?
Well, it's really a new page, so to speak, for me. You know, given the opportunity to be with a team that won the Super League, and then having the 4 or 5 of the players who have played for the national team, whether it's youth team or what have you, and then coming into the team with a coach as Dexter Cyrus, who has a lot of enthusiasm and passion for the game and wants to see young people succeed, you know, is really an experience for me. I have the same amount of passion, but I don't express it the way he expresses. So that's why I said there's a new page for me, a new leaf, you know, that is really encouraging me, you know, to continue to support young people.